We told you exactly a week ago that if MLGO stock surpasses its 200-day moving average, which was and still $14.74, that it was going to challenge $16.15, and it did just that. And yes, this is exactly what we were talking about. It's closed at on that day. It closed above that 200-day moving average at 15.11. Continued to it's consolidated slightly. Consolidated that volatility the next day, the 25th, and then for the next trading sessions, the next two trading sessions, if not the next two trading sessions, it was continued to show strength and cooled off on Friday the 28th, and today again still cooling off. Not very long ago it completed the lows of around 10.74, and after that scalpers and indeed the market participants took advantage of the fact that it was right on its and right on the lower line of its price channel, and then we saw. I mean, we've seen this trade all the time. We saw it print continuously all the way towards 13.6, almost a 30% rebound. So we now have two bubbles that it's two volatility bubbles that it's trying to contract right now. Yeah, and moving, contracting as things stand right now. Its volatility has cooled off significantly. You know, so we had what were the projections we had then? We had it was mostly that it was going to, if it surpasses 14.74. There were indeed other projections we had, but right now as things stand, it has an upper projection of $19.65. As a matter of fact, actually, there's one here, 16.15, exactly 16.15. That projection is still there, so it has actually broken through broken through this Fibonacci projection and closed higher. So it is something that can happen. So if you try to determine the probability that it will get to 16.15, then you'll be looking at something that will be close to 50%, something close to 50%, if not even more than 50%, just because it has actually done so before, not in recent times. So after that we have 19.33, and after that we have 24.11, and outside that we have or rather above that we have 30.47. But interestingly enough, the extrapolation is indicating that as of today, that the price should have been at $1.51. Maybe we shouldn't read a lot of we should just, maybe the prices, the extrapolation is point indicating it may not be actually turn out to be the case, but maybe the pattern is maybe something that might something we shouldn't really completely ignore. We shouldn't completely ignore. Come Wednesday, the 3rd of July, it's projecting a rebound of around a rebound up to 15.19. So disregarding the prices it's indicating, and going by the patterns, then we might see something. It could be higher prices that are higher than where it is right now. Prices, I mean, what could it be? It could possibly something up to all the way towards $24 or thereabout, something close to that. And actually, it's not just on Wednesday. It's beginning from tomorrow, the 2nd. It's projecting that strength will rebound. And if anything, if this pattern, the pattern is pretty much similar to what's going on. Pretty much similar to what MLGO has, the price itself has printed. So if this is anything to go by, then tomorrow their strength might return, and maybe Wednesday even higher prices might print. And we know that it does. It's not a one day. It doesn't just rally. It doesn't print one day rallies. It prints multiple day rallies. So maybe after that, then weakness is projected all the way towards Thursday the 11th. And then after that again, from Friday the 12th, strength will recover, strength will return, and we will now see a monster spike all the way towards 35.24 by Thursday the 18th of July. And that's the pattern goes on cyclically. I mean, the pattern goes on like that, all the way towards the 8th of October of this year 2024. But if this pattern turns out to be the case, then maybe tomorrow we might see tomorrow and all the way towards Wednesday the 3rd of July, we might see a strength. And but there's no trading on Thursday, which is Independence Day in the US. So let's see if any of this will turn out to be the case. I think to some extent that the stock does follow this pattern to some extent. There were times where the stock was consolidating, and the pattern was yes, okay. Before now, the extrapolation was pretty much the same with. I think here we can clearly see was it was just in step. I want to believe this has to be it. Okay, no, is it? No, it's not. Okay, this is the pattern. This is the extrapolation. As it seems. Yeah. So, but I think like I mentioned, maybe the pattern is what maybe more of a representation of what might happen. A representation of what might happen. Yeah. So let's return and see what's going on right now here. So consolidation is still in effect. The volatility that printed earlier on. So let's see. What do we have? What do we have here on level 2? Not very much. Not a lot of shares are moving over there. And the volatility is very much cooled off. Yeah, has pretty much cooled off. So still holding a loss of 20.85. Yeah, just have a look and see what you make of MLGO, and I'll definitely continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.